Hey, what a crowd, what a crowd. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you, I'm all right tonight, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? Last week I got in a cab, I told him, take me someplace where I get some action. He took me to my house. There's a lot of things going on around my house. You know, I saw a guy jogging naked the other night past my house. I said, how come? He said, because you came home early. My wife, she's no bargain either, my wife. She can't cook. In our house, we pray after we eat. Last week, the flies chipped in and bought us a new screen door. I'll tell you, I can't get a break. I can't relax, you know. Last week, I bought a used car. I found my wife's dress in the back seat. She wants to have sex in the back seat of the car. She wants me to drive. I told my wife we needed a home improvement loan. She gave me $1,000 to move out. I can't get a break, you know. I went to my doctor. You know my doctor, Dr. Vinny Bombart's my doctor. I said, Doc, I don't know what's wrong with me. Every morning I wake up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect. And he said, you got to quit drinking, you got to quit eating, you got to quit smoking the cigars. He said, you know, you get to be your age, you got to start making a few changes. So I promised him the first thing Monday morning, I'm changing doctors. All right, good crowd, huh? All right, thank you. The great Rodney Dangerfield, no respect at all. You know, I was a huge Rodney fan, and I got to tell you, I saw him on Leno one night. I had tickets to see him in Vegas, and that's when he got ill and he couldn't do the show. So I was really disappointed because I had been a fan since high school, since he came out with that No Respect album, that one in the end there. And I had the whole album memorized. I was so, the Caddyshack, the Easy Money, the Back to School, I loved it. So I was so excited to see him, and he canceled. So I saw him on Jay Leno, and he had just come out with a book, which I had just read. So he was talking to Jay Leno, and Jay Leno said, so what's a day in the life of Rodney like? And he said, well, at night I'll go over to my computer and I'll sit down and answer emails from fans, you know? I thought, bingo, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to email him. So I emailed him, and I actually got a response from him. And I told him what a lifelong fan I was, and hope you're feeling better. And I said, I just got done reading your book, and I loved it. Thanks for the laughs, So he writes me back, and he writes one sentence, and it says, hey, Ricky, I'm glad you liked my book. Now do me a favor and don't loan it to any of your friends. So of course I didn't, but that was my encounter with the great Rodney Dangerfield. And then I ordered the autographed tie from his website. He had this norespect.com website, and I ordered the red tie, and it came with an autographed personalized picture. But the picture was personalized to Richard, because that's what it says on my credit card. So I was like, oh, Richard, man. The only people that ever called me Richard was like the IRS and my 4th grade teacher, so I think, no, that doesn't work. So I called them, I said, hey man, I know, that he I didn't know I was gonna get this picture. Any chance I could get one made out to Ricky? And because that's what everybody calls me. And so the next day, FedEx knocks on my door and I got an autographed picture to Ricky from Rodney. So thank you, Rodney, what a great guy. An idol of mine, Rodney Dangerfield. Thank you. All right, on with the music here. Oh yeah, that's right.